a cooking session if you like.
Kids, so please wait for a little bit. Mataji logged out, so probably internet connection or her laptop probably switched off. So she will be joining soon, okay?
Hey, Krishna. Sorry, there was some issue, so I got logged out. Okay. I think we're good to start. So we're gonna have some moral stories for today. Um, our theme, as it was last week, is again about our Srila Prabhupada and some of the instructive stories that he's shared with us as children, so we can learn from those. And that's what we're gonna do also this week. We've got like really interesting stories, so I hope you guys are excited. Mataji, I'm not able to share my screen somehow. Would you please make me the host?
Mataji, your co-host.
Am I? Oh, I am co-host now. Okay. Thank you. So, I hope everybody knows who Srila Prabhupada is. Is there someone who doesn't know Srila Prabhupada? You can raise your hand. Looks like everybody knows Srila Prabhupada. Um, yeah, someone has their hand up. So, Riyanju, Ritik, and WW something. There are a few letters. So you don't know who Srila Prabhupada is. So let's just, I'll just briefly tell you who Srila Prabhupada is. This person over here, this really great saintly soul, um, over here is Srila Prabhupada, and he is our spiritual master. So, spiritual master is someone who tells us about Krishna and the way to go to Krishna. And Prabhupada told millions of people how to go to Krishna and how to approach Krishna and how to love Krishna. So, Prabhupada is our spiritual master. And why did he tell us that? Why did he really why did he try to spread Krishna consciousness everywhere? Why did he try to tell everybody how to love God? He did so because in the human life, yeah, Riyansh, this is who Srila Prabhupada is. In the human life, it's really important for us as humans to love Krishna, to love God, and to go back to Him, because this is our only opportunity. Say, for example, you're in a competition, right? um, and that is your only chance to win it. It's your only chance to do something. So how hard would you work for it, right? But we were in the human form of life, we all are, and we don't know. But Prabhupada, our spiritual master, he comes and he tells us that um, you've forgotten your duty, you've forgotten who you are, you need to connect back to Krishna, you need to love Krishna. And he gave us a very simple and happy method for it. He just said, chant Hare Krishna and sing and dance for Krishna and eat prasadam. So we all love eating prasadam. So that is all Srila Prabhupada's message. So these are some stories that he's given us, and we're just going to listen to them. We'll start with the prayers. You guys can pray on, you can mute yourself and pray. Saishi, do you have something to say? Satvik, yes, you can unmute.
Om Ajnanatirmisya Jnana Shalakiya Kakshotmiyasya Kakshu मलयालस्य हिन यन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः.
Thank you, Satvik. That was a very sweet prayer. I'll just repeat it once. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Satvik, you can, if you want to, you can say the Prabhupada Pranam Mantra.
नमो ओम विष्णुपत्य कृष्ण प्रदेश भूताल श्रमयन्ते भगवतीन स्मश्नि इति नमि.
I'll say the prayers. You guys can repeat after me on mute. So that way you'll also learn the prayers. And next time, whoever has the prayers learned, you can sing those prayers. Okay? Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Now all of you, I think you know the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So you can unmute and say the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra with me.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama.
Thank you so much. And now please, all of you, please be on mute so we can hear the story. So the story is about Hunter and the birds. So there was a hunter and he wanted to practice his shooting. Hunters are people who want to try to shoot, right? They want to try to, for some or the other reason, sometimes for fun, sometimes for some other purposes, they want to learn how to shoot really well. So he wanted to practice his shooting and he took some birds, right? And he went to shoot them. What he did right now is that he took them to a forest and he took them to the forest and he released them. And all the birds said, "Oh wow, we're free, we're free!" And they all jumped out of the cage and they ran away. So now when they were, flying in the sky, this hunter, he took his gun and he took his rifle and he shot all of them. But there was a very small, tiny, very smart bird who just stayed in the cage, right? And what happened then was, how did he get saved? He just flew and then he put himself at the feet of the hunter, right? So what happened was the hunter could not see him. And then if the hunter had to shoot him, then he would have to shoot at his own foot and he would get hurt. So the hunter could not shoot the bird without harming himself. So what the moral of this story is that instead of flying away from Krishna and being shot down by Maya, we should take shelter of Krishna's feet and then Maya cannot touch us. So I think we all know this analogy that Prabhupada gives us, that the fact that Maya is actually just Krishna's energy. So if we want to be released from Maya, if we want to be protected from Maya, what is the way for us, right? What do? We place ourselves at Krishna's feet, and then Maya cannot harm us. Because even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that where there is light, there cannot be darkness, right? When we switch on the light, there cannot be darkness. And when we switch off the lights, then there is darkness. So just like when there is Krishna, there is no Maya. There is nothing that harms us. But if we forget Krishna and we look away from Krishna, then Maya Devi, she attacks us. And I think you guys have raised your hands because you want to share your reflection, so we can do that. And then we've got one more story. So if we have time, we'll do that. So we can Aniruddha can go first.
So I said that think of Krishna always and try to work sincerely and everything will come automatically.
Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you, Aniruddha. This is beautiful realization. Manhar, you can answer.
I think we should remember Krishna and never forget him, and then Maya will never be able to get us.
Yeah. Yeah, what does Maya actually do? We'll discuss that once we've got your reflections. Soumya?
Yes, Mataji. So I would like to answer your question. Maya, when we get into Maya, it feels so good that we even forget about Krishna and we think it is so good, but actually in the reality we're increasing distance from Krishna and us. So we do so many bad we might do so many bad things without Krishna in our heart, so then we need to take more births and we'll not get liberated.
You have anything else to share, Soumya? Thank you for sharing the beautiful point. Um, would you like to share anything else?
Yes, Mataji, I would like my mic got muted, so I couldn't tell. I would like to share that we should never forget Krishna and always keep him in our heart. So no matter how many problems we get, we can face them easily. They'll not even feel like problems for us because we will think that Krishna is just giving us this task. So he's just challenging us. Will you be able to do it or not? So we'll do it happily. We'll not even feel sad with those troubles. And we'll get more bhakti on Krishna because of this.
Those are really wise points. Thank you, Soumya. And I just wanted to add to your point where, that was a beautiful point, that Maya makes us feel like things are so good and we just forget Krishna. But actually, in the end, it's just so painful for us, right? And then when we realize how painful it is, we just run back to Krishna. And Krishna still accepts us. So we should try not to forget Krishna. And how do we always remember Krishna? We just chant the Maha Mantra, right? Um, thank you, Soumya. We'll go to Satvik now.
I like moral stories so much. It's so interesting.
Awesome. Thank you, Satvik. We've got one more for you. Thank you. Okay. Riyansh, you can speak next.
So I learned that if you get in like very hard situations, you shouldn't try to run away, but try to actually be smart. And like try to take shelter of like Krishna and then ask him, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And then just like in the story, the bird took shelter of his feet and then he couldn't hurt the bird because he can't kill it without harming himself.
Thank you, Riyansh. And really, when we're in a problem, when we're stuck somewhere, the smartest thing to do is seek help from Krishna, because Krishna is God, right? And Krishna knows everything. Krishna knows the way out of every situation, out of every problem, but we don't. So being smart actually just means surrendering and praying to Krishna. Thank you. Oh, Soumya, you want to say something?
Mataji, your stories are so good.
Oh, that's just Prabhupada's mercy, the Prabhupada stories. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you. Satvik, you want to say something?
If you don't pray to Krishna, Krishna will never help you, even if you get a tough problem.
That's not true, Satvik. Um, does an ant pray to Krishna? Does the elephant pray to Krishna? Does the lion pray to Krishna? Do any animals pray to Krishna? No, but Krishna still helps them to get their food, get their shelter, live, and he supplies everything. And we're very lucky that Prabhupada has told us that Krishna is doing so much for us, and that's why we're aware. But there are so many people in the world who who don't know how much Krishna is doing for us, and they just don't pray to Krishna and they're not grateful. But Krishna helps everyone. He gives everything to everyone because Krishna is like a loving father. Like even if we don't listen to our father sometimes, our father is still so loving. But what's the right thing to do? To love and respect and to be grateful to our father, right? So that's just how Krishna is. He's like a loving father. He will always take care of us. But what is good for us to do is to pray to Krishna and to go back to him. Because if we don't, then Maya Devi will eat us up. Right? Okay. I see Soumya, Rayan's hands up. Do you guys still have to say something? Seems like no. Mataji, do we have time for one more story? I hope we do. Prem Mataji, is there? Soumi, you can. Sorry.
Mataji, your voice is a little bit like quiet, so can you do anything?
Oh,
I put my volume in 100, but I can hear it so low.
Okay, I'll try to be louder. Am I audible now? Is it better?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Perfect. So I think we do have some time for another story. And this one is actually really, really interesting. So we'll just go to our next story. So this is the story of Arjunacharya. Now, Arjunacharya is actually a word that's used for a teacher or a saintly person, especially, right? Like when we say Srila Prabhupada, right? Sometimes we say Acharya, and our teachers are our acharyas, and the saintly people who tell us things are acharyas. So Arjunacharya is that one kind of acharya. He's one acharya. So Arjunacharya, he's a devotee, and he was writing a commentary, like he was reading the Bhagavad Gita and he was writing his thoughts on it. So when he was doing that, he came across a shloka. And there are, how many shlokas are there in the Bhagavad Gita? Does anybody know? Yeah, Saisha, how many are there? Wait, I have to unmute his story.
Infinity!
I'm guessing 100,000.
Infinity!
No. Soumya, do you know?
Mataji, the number is 700.
Yes, that is correct. There are 700 shlokas in the Bhagavad Gita, which was spoken to Arjuna by Krishna. So now one of these shlokas was, he carries what we have and provides what we lack. And in Krishna's exact words, Krishna says, Ananya Shintayanto Mam Ye Jana Paryapasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. He says, but those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. So what does this mean? Krishna is saying that those who worship me, those who they do all the different kinds of worship for me with exclusive devotion. That means only focusing on Krishna, not thinking, oh, this person, oh, that person, oh, this celebrity, oh, that celebrity, or oh, that demigod. No, just Krishna. So when someone worships Krishna with complete focus, with 100% devotion and surrender, and he meditates on Krishna's transcendental form. What is Krishna's transcendental form? With two hands on his flute, and he's having a threefold bending form. You guys can imagine that threefold bending form, and He is playing on his flute, and he's very beautifully decorated with the peacock feather, right? He's having so many garlands. He's looking so beautiful. He's bluish, right? So those who are meditating on that form and worshipping Krishna with 100% focus and not thinking about anybody else or anything else. So what does Krishna do for them? He brings to them whatever they lack, whatever they don't have, Krishna gives it to them when it's good for them. And whatever they do have that's good for them, Krishna protects it. So say for example, um, you want to serve Krishna, right? In a very nice way. So you want a new big house and you want a new big car, right? Satvik, Satya, Soumya, you all just want to serve Krishna and you already have a couple of things. Manhar, right? Pratyak, you all have a lot of things that Krishna has already given you, Shivan. And you want to keep that so that you can serve Krishna, and that's good for you. So Krishna would protect that. And whatever you don't have, suppose you want to get some additional things for serving Krishna. You want to get also a van so that you can go for book distribution, or you want a car so that you can serve the devotees, right? Or basically, it could be anything, and that's good for you. If Krishna thinks, oh yeah, they'll make good use of it and they'll be able to serve me well, then he will give that to you. But in a more spiritual sense, Srila Prabhupada says that Krishna, he protects. What does he protect? He protects our seed of devotion. He protects our bhakti. He protects our love for him. And whatever we don't have, suppose we don't have love for him, in that sense, Krishna also brings that for us. But also in material objects, what we don't have, Krishna helps us to get it if it's good for us. And whatever is already good for us, and we have that, Krishna, he keeps it for us, he protects it. So now Arjuna Acharya is thinking, how is it that the Lord will come himself and deliver the goods? Oh, it's not possible. He might be sending through some agents. So Arjuna Acharya is thinking, maybe, Krishna, how will he come down? Krishna is so supreme, he's in Goloka. How is he going to come down to give me what I don't have? So he is thinking that way. And what he does is that he cuts off Krishna's words in the Bhagavad Gita and he writes over there. He writes, I send some agent who delivers. So actually what Krishna is saying, I myself bear the burden and I personally come and give the devotee what he needs. But what Arjuna Acharya does is he cuts it and he says, I send some agent who delivers. This is what Arjuna Acharya is thinking. Now what happens is Arjuna Acharya is thinking, oh, let me go take a bath. So he goes and to take a bath. And meanwhile, what happens is that two very beautiful boys come with the cart full of highly valuable items like fruits, grains, ghee, and vegetables. So they're carrying all of these food items for Arjuna Acharya's family, and they bring it to Arjuna Acharya's family. And his wife is there. So these two boys, they come and they say, oh, dear mother, Arjuna Acharya has sent these goods to you. So please take this delivery. The mother is saying, oh, you are such beautiful boys. He's so sweet. And he's giving you these items to bring such heavy items. So he's not so cruel. But how is it that he's giving you so much burden? How come you've come here? So they say that he asked us to carry it on our heads. And how could we carry so much? And then what they say is, mother, somehow we forgot to, we said we'll not be able to carry it. So then Arjuna Acharya has beaten us, right? And he's showing the mother these marks that he's got. And he's saying, this is what Arjuna Acharya, your husband, has done to me. So she's really, really shocked, like, oh my God, how? What? Why? And then what happens is, she says, oh, Arjuna Acharya is not so cruel. How has he become so cruel? So what you do now, you please take some prasadam and then you can go. Now, these two boys, they're very scared. They're like, oh no mother, we cannot stay here and we cannot take food, otherwise Arjunacharya, he'll come and he'll chastise us, he'll like scold us, and he'll beat us up again and he'll send us away. So she says, no, no, you sit down, I'll prepare food stuff for you. And meanwhile, she's thinking, oh my God, what has my husband done? You know, they're just like small little boys, and he's burdened them with so many things. And he's also beaten them just because they said that they cannot bring it. So then what happens is Arjunacharya comes back, and his wife is like, oh Acharya, you've become so cruel these days. So he's confused, he's like, oh, what are you saying, how have I become cruel, I didn't do anything. And she says, two very nice boys came and they brought so many foodstuffs for us, they brought grains, they brought ghee, they brought like so many fruits and vegetables, and you loaded on their head, and when they denied that they cannot take it, did you beat them up? So he said, no, I didn't do this, why should I do it? um, I didn't do this. And then he understands that, oh, actually Krishna is so great that he's actually showing me that he personally bears the burden and delivers the goods. Because I had cut what he said in the Bhagavad Gita, he's showing me that I actually beat him. So we've all heard from Prabhupada that whatever Krishna said is actually equal to Krishna. Just by hearing about Krishna or hearing what Krishna has said, we can directly come in contact with Krishna. Just like I'm seeing you all here, like that, when we chant or when we hear about Krishna or when we hear what Krishna is saying for us in the Gita, then we come in direct contact with Krishna. So what he did was he had cut off what Krishna had said. So in a way, Krishna was showing him that, oh, you beat me, you hurt me like that. So what is the moral? So Prabhupada is saying that Krishna's potency is unlimited and we cannot understand his power by our infinitesimal intelligence. He expands himself to interact with each and every spirit soul personally. What is the greatest thing about Krishna consciousness? That it's very personal. It's like a relationship with God. We don't get this in every other place, right? We can have a relationship with Krishna. Just like you have a relationship with your mother, with your father, with your friends. Just like that, you can have a relationship with Krishna. So this is the story. And what Prabhupada is also telling us here is that Krishna is so strong. He can actually have a relationship with all of us. So, and personal relationship, not like I'm distant. No, Krishna is with us, with each of us, and he's all of our friend. And now we can understand that who were those two boys? They were Krishna Balram, right? This is a sweet picture. Imagine these Krishna Balram, and what are they promising to each one of you? They're telling you Satya, Soumya, Satvik, Pratyaksh, Mahita, Manhar, Aniruddha, Reyansh, everyone in this whole world, Anika, Nikshit, Nihal, he's telling everybody, they're promising, Krishna Balram are promising to you that whatever you don't have, we'll give you, and whatever you do have, we'll protect it for you. So this is the promise that they're making to us. But what is our part on it? What did Krishna also say? Now what we have to do is have 100% focus, 100% faith and devotion in Krishna, right? That's one thing. The second thing is that we have to meditate on his transcendental form. Like when Krishna is looking so beautiful, what you have to do is meditate on him. That's what you've got to do, right? So this is what Krishna said. We'll go back to the shloka and still refer again what Krishna has said, and we'll try to do that. See these beautiful forms of Krishna. Aren't they so beautiful? Who thinks that Krishna is very beautiful? Yes, Pratyaksh, Pratyusha, Satvik, everyone thinks Krishna is so beautiful, Soumya. And at the same time, isn't Krishna the sweetest? That, who else promises us that I'll protect you? Nobody does that, but Krishna does that for us. And this is another picture. They're so sweet. They're looking so beautiful, aren't they? So this is Krishna Balaram, and we'll go back to the shloka in just a minute. We'll revise what Krishna has said in the shloka, and then we'll take your reflections really quickly, okay? So Krishna is saying, but those who always worship me. So first thing, we have to worship Krishna. What is the first thing? Worship Krishna. With what? How do we worship Krishna? We have the paraphernalia, but what's inside our heart? In our heart, there is 100% focus. That's 100% love for Krishna. That is devotion for Krishna. Right? So what is the first thing? Worship. What is the second thing? Devotion. Third thing is meditating on his transcendental form. And what is his transcendental form? His ankles are crossed, right? We start from the feet. His ankles are crossed, and they're beautiful blue feet. But the soles of his feet are reddish, right? But his ankles are crossed. And then moving up, he's bent at his waist, and his legs are very beautiful. He's bent at his waist, and then he has a very beautiful stomach, which he's got all these ornaments on his stomach, or the waist belt and everything. And then he has a wide chest, and then he has very strong arms that he used to kill the demons. So if anyone troubles Satvik and Pratyaksh and Pratyusha and Satya and Soumya and Manhar and all of you over here, what are Krishna Balram going to do? If anybody troubles Aniruddha, they will beat up that person and they will tell them, don't trouble my devotees. Like what happened in Vrindavan when the demons used to come to attack Krishna's friends. What would Krishna do? He would beat them up, dishum, 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 and kill them. So if we love Krishna as much as his friends loved him, then Krishna will protect us. Krishna will be there for us. So we have to have faith. And then he's got very beautiful, nice shoulders and a beautiful neck, and he's got garlands and jewelry. And then in his face, he's so beautiful. He's got curly hair, and he's got a flute, right? And he's got a tilak also over here. So Krishna is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Who's the most beautiful person in the world? There's Krishna, and then there is Srimati Radharani, right? So this is Krishna's beautiful form. You can just look at it for a moment. Pray to Krishna. Krishna, thank you for everything. I love you so much. Thank you for always protecting me and saving me and loving me. And I will try to love you and worship you with exclusive devotion and meditate on your form, right? So now, just say I love you, Krishna, and mean it. And in your mind, just give Krishna a really tight hug and say thank you. And now we'll just take your reflections. Thank you everyone for hearing. We'll take your reflections now. There's someone with ... Do you want to speak?
Oh, my hand raise was just on.
Okay, no worries. Soumya, you want to speak?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I would like to speak that we always should believe in Krishna so that he will always help us. He is just testing us. So we always should believe in Krishna and he will always protect us.
Yeah, that is so true. The Krishna will always protect us. Thank
Yes.
you. Satvik?
Can I leave the class because I don't have the ingredients?
Do you not want to watch?
Because I have to eat lunch and I'm starving.
Okay, carry on.
Okay. Thank you.
Eat well. Does anyone else want to share anything? Aniruddha can go next. Soumya, your hand is still up. Oh, sorry. Aniruddha, you need to unmute again.
Okay. I will eat sev puri and dahi puri for lunch. So I'll stay here.
Thank
Class.
you, Aniruddha. Okay, Soumya, you can speak.
Mataji, for the recipe, I don't have any ingredients, but I would like to watch. So I would like to do it when like tomorrow and after tomorrow is my holiday, so I can bring the ingredients and do it. So can you post it in the YouTube also?
Prima Priya Mataji will do that. There is an
Okay.
arrangement.
Can you put it in the group also so I can see it easily?
We'll work out something for that. Thank you so
I
much.
also love those delicacies, so I like to make them.
Perfect. We'll do that. Lakshita, you can unmute.
I accidentally raised my hand.
You accidentally raised your hand. Okay. Now you can speak.
Mataji, what do we need for today's Sundays cooking?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What do we need for today's Sundays cooking?
The ingredients list has been posted in the chat by Prem Mataji. Can you check it out?
Okay. Thank you, Mataji.
Krishna. Satya, you can unmute.
Mataji, can I share something I made?
Okay, you can.
I made this.
What is that?
It's just a cup filled with pom-poms.
It's a cup filled with pom-poms. And what did you do?
Since I couldn't draw on the cup, I've used paper. I drew a face on it and I taped it on. I added kitty ears because I think kitty is so cute on the cup.
Oh, that is very creative.
And I added a straw tail on the back, made out of paper.
Wow, you're really creative. But what are you going to use the cup for? You can't have anything in it.
I'm gonna write my passwords on the back.
Oh, wow, that is very creative. I should try that too. Thank you, Satya.
Welcome.
Didipya, do you want to share?
Mataji, I have to show you something.
Yeah, go on. But you have to I can't see it.
This is Radha.
Yes, this is Radha.
I also want to sing something.
Okay, go.
Atta pradamojaya Arjuna Vishaka Yoga Tutarasa Uvacha Dharmakshete Kurukshetre Samamitayu Mamakam Pandava Shiva Himakurvata Sanjina Sanjaya Uvacha.
And then?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Didipya. That was a beautiful recitation. Would you want to share the meaning with all of us?
What do you say?
Do you want to share the meaning of the shloka with us?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll share. So what the shloka actually means is that Sanjay is saying that Dhritarashtra is asking that what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do when they came to the Kurukshetra, to the field of Kurukshetra? What did they do over there? Prabhupada explains that there is partiality in his mind. He's thinking my sons and the sons of Pandu because they were fighting for the kingdom. Okay, I see a few hands up. Aniruddha, you have something to say? I accidentally. Sorry.
I have something to say. So I have all the ingredients for sev puri and dahi puri except for bundi. I don't have any bundi.
No problem. That's okay.
And I don't have 12 rava puris, but I have 12 puchkas that look like rava puris.
I think we can make that work.
What?
I think that will work.
That will work too.
I hope so, because I don't know what puris you've got, but try to make they're edible, right?
Rava puris. I don't have any rava puris, but I have puchkas.
I don't know what a puchka is.
A puchka is like a golagappa, which is like a circle, like crispy, and you can punch a hole and you can put some fillings inside.
Perfect, perfect. I like puchkas. Thank you.
That's like it. That's what it is, Mahita. Yeah.
Satya, you have something to say? Or anything hand this up?
Mataji, I forgot to lower my hand.
No problem. Swami, do you have something to say? Okay, Swami also does it. Vihan, you.
Okay, so Mataji, I just came here because I was a bit like late, so I'm just gonna see. So I'm gonna do like this later. So I'm just gonna see how you guys make it. Can I?
Yeah, of course you can do that. Swami, you have something to say? Your hand is up. Yeah.
Mataji, if all the doubts are cleared, can you make the recipe? I can't wait to see it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you. I'll just gather some people in a minute and then we'll start. Okay? You guys get it too.
Can I leave meeting?
Hey Krishna. Can you see?
Are you sure?
Am I audible, guys? Oh, I guess. Alright.
अच्छा अब मैं ऑन करके दिखाऊंगी
Mahita, you raised your hand. Do you have something to say? What we're gonna do is first we've got these puris. And also I have this potato mixture prepared. But for those of you who don't have it, I'm gonna guide you. So, how many of you actually have the ingredients? Can you raise your hand? Mahita does, Pratyusha do, Kansika does, Mahita does. Okay, lot of you guys do. So we'll begin. Nikshit does. We'll start. So what do you have to do? First, you have to peel the potatoes that you boiled. I've already done that. So peel the boiled potatoes, mash it like really nicely so that there are no lumps. And then add some salt to it, some chaat masala, and some red chili. And if you have some milk, you can add that too. You guys can begin. If you guys have any doubts, you can just keep your hand. You can raise your hand and I'll try to answer. Whoever doesn't have a doubt, Kansika and Nikshit, if you don't have a doubt, then you can just put your hand down. That's how I'll know. Nikshit, you have a doubt? You can unmute. You don't have anything to say. Okay.
After we put the salt, should we put the potato?
Yeah. Do you have a potato mixture ready?
I have the mashed potato.
Now you have the mashed potato. Now what you're gonna do is add a little bit of salt, just a tiny little bit. We don't want it to be too salty. And you have to add a little bit of chaat masala. Okay. And if you have chaat masala, if you don't have, it's okay. And just add a little bit of red chili. Right? I've got some red chili here.
And then can I add a little bit of mint?
Yeah, you can.
I don't eat red chili, so I did not put it.
Perfect. Mana, you need to speak. You can unmute.
Mataji, how much time is the class? How much time is the cooking gonna be?
I don't think it will take a lot of time. It will take 5-7 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
So once you guys are ready with your potato mixture, just give me a thumbs up or raise your hand. Mahita is ready. Okay. Okay, Pratyaksh and Pratyusha are ready too. And you guys can take 1 more minute to like mash your potatoes and have the potato mixture ready, and then we'll go to the next step.
So I have a question. So what were the ingredients for the potato salad again? You need mashed potatoes, salt, chili powder, and mint, and chaat masala, right?
Which part did you say?
For the potato salad, for the potato mixture. What did we need?
We just need salt, some chaat masala, some red chili powder, and mint.
Milk? Okay.
Mint, not milk. So now that I think you guys are ready. Lisa and Satvika, are you ready? You have something to say? You can unmute.
So one quick question. So I can't hear you that properly. Can you please talk louder?
Yeah, I can. Am I audible now?
Yep.
Thank you. Sasha, you have something to say?
Yeah. So do we mix after we're done putting all the ingredients in our potato?
Yeah, you mix it. You mash it really, really well. So it's all evenly mixed.
Okay. With the spoon or your hand?
With your hand, preferably. You'll be able to mix better.
Make sure your hand is clean because I'm not eating yours. Your hands are clean.
And my hand is clean. I need a taste tester.
Sorry? Okay, I think we'll move to the next step then. So now I've got these golgappa, which chikas, as Aniruddha said, or they're also called rava puris. I'll open them. Soumya, you have something to say? You can
Mataji, can you put it a bit down? I can see it.
Now you can.
Yes, Mataji, thank you.
Now what you're gonna do with each of this puri is that you're gonna crack it up from here, from the top. Okay, you're gonna crack it up, and this is how it's gonna be, like a small hole in it. So do this for 5. No, do this on 10. Make a hole in 10 puris. Put 5 in one plate and 5 in the other, because we're going to make 2 different things. We're going to make sev puri also, and we're also going to make dahi puri. So these are my 5 puris in one plate. They all have holes. I hope they're visible. And then 5 in the other. I am done. Are you guys also done? Yeah, looks like Riyansh is done. Are you done? No, you have something to say.
I'm not done yet. I'm still popping the puris.
Okay. So, Sasha, is your hand up from before, or do you have something to say?
It was up from before.
Put it down so that I can understand who's done and who's not. Nakshit, you have something to say?
Can I use flat like this?
Can you use flat? Yeah, okay, you can. Okay, Mahita, you have something to say?
You said like if you're done, you can just put your hands up first. So I was done popping the holes. That's it.
Pratyaksh and Sajit are also done. They're so quick and so fast. Thank you. So whenever you all are done, I'll give you guys like two minutes, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay? In the meanwhile, does anyone want to share anything for like a minute or two? Okay, Aniruddha can share, and then we'll go to the end.
So what I made is I made the Bhakti puppets. I made a Lakshman puppet, Sita puppet, Ram puppet, a Ravana puppet, and a Hanuman puppet. So this is my Ravana family.
How did you make it?
Yesterday and Friday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we had a craft session and we made all these finger puppets.
They're beautiful.
So this is Lakshman, this is Hanuman, this is Ravana, this is Sita, this is Ram, this is Sita, this is Ravana, this is Hanuman. And I have a special song I can sing with this.
Okay, go on.
Okay. Lakshman finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Ram finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Sita finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Ravana finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Hanuman finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do?
I love it. Thank you. Okay. So, oh, Rayanj also has them. Soumya, you want to say something? Okay. I guess not. Your hand is down. So, now we'll move on to the next step. What we're going to do is we're going to take this potato filling that we just made. See. You see this potato filling? You're going to take a little bit of it and add it to each of your puri. This is your puri. Put the potato in it. And then put it back on the plate. In each of the 10 puris, you've got to put a little bit of potato. Mana, you need to say something? Oh, wait, I have to unmute you. Yeah, tell me.
I've done this before. And are we just making pani puri?
No, we're not making pani puri, we're making dahi puri.
Oh, okay.
Making safe puri and dahi puri. Do you guys like pani puri? Yeah, you guys do. I've added the potato to all of these. I hope you guys have done it too. You all are done. Priyansh is done. Okay, great. I think Pratyaksh and Pratyusha are also done. Seems like Manhar is done, right? Is it Manhar or is it Mahita? Yeah, I would say Mahita. Okay, since we're done, what we'll do now is we'll little by little add some chutney to it. Now, this is sweet chutney that I've got, and this other green one is the spicy chutney that I've got. And one of our plates, suppose this plate for me is my dahi puri, and this is my safe puri. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add chutneys to all of these. Little chutney to all of these. Both the green one and the brown one. The brown one is the sweet one and the green one is the spicy one. you have something to say, Ryan?
So which chutneys do we add in, the sweet chutney and the spicy chutney?
Yes, both.
In all
Both.
10 of them? In
Yes.
all 10 of them? Or okay.
It's kind of hard for me to unmute you guys. Okay. Manhan?
Mataji, what is the white and the other red thing?
Okay, so the white is curd, it's mashed curd. And the red is green chili.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Okay, are you guys done adding the chutneys? Now what you have to do is mash your curd. So I have actually already mashed my curd, but all you have to really do to mash the curd is mix it like really fast. You'll really mix and mix and mix, and then it will kind of become a mashed liquid. To do that really quick, if you haven't already. Who all have already added the chutneys and mashed the curd? Riyansh has. Okay, Maheda has also done it. Okay. I think Pratyaksh and Pratyusha are just doing it, right? Um, okay. Okay, I think everyone's done. So what we're gonna do next now, first we're gonna make dahi puri. So we'll take this curd that we've got, okay, this mashed curd, and add it over the puris like this. Just put it into the holes of the puri, the holes that you put the chutneys into. And then, just to make it prettier, you can bring them all closer together and drizzle it all over them again. Okay. This is our puri. We've already made our dahi puri. And we'll add just like a little bit of red chili over it because it makes it look nice. But we'll put like very little bit so that it doesn't get too spicy. And then lastly, what we're going to do is I've got these really thin save kind of thing. So I'll open it and I will add it all over the dahi puri. So this is my dahi puri. Okay. I hope yours is ready too. Riyan should have something to say, I think. right? You can unmute.
Okay, so how did we make the dahi puri again? After the sweet and spicy chutney, you have to add the yogurt and the saves, right? Is that all?
Yes, and if you want, you can add a little bit of red chili powder just
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do for Sev Puri is we've already added the chutneys to the other plate, so it kind of looks like this, right? We've added the chutneys and we've added the potato to it, and all we've got to do now is add some Sev, like we did on the Dahi Puri. Manar, do you want to say something? Just give me a second. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So bhel puri is dahi puri without dahi, right?
Sev Puri is Dahi Puri without Dahi. Yes.
Okay, Mataji.
Sometimes we use the flat puris for Sev Puri, but other than that, it's kind of the same. Pratyaksh and Pratyusha, you have something to say?
Mataji, is it like this? Is it nice?
Yes, very pretty. It looks very nice. Now you can offer to
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Thank you. Let's see.
This is my Sev Puri. It's ready. Okay. Um. So I hope yours is too. Thank you, guys. Aniruddha, you want to say something?
Yeah. So here is my love. Here is my say. Here's my Sev puri or dahi puri. Here.
Wow, that looks nice. Did you offer to Krishna?
Well, we're going to offer it now.
Okay, perfect.
Could we offer it to Rama?
Of course you can.
Okay.
So you guys offer it to Krishna and quickly have it, otherwise it will get soggy. Okay?
আমাকে ওদেরকে দাঁড় করা
Huh?
ওদেরকে দাঁড় করা প্লেটগুলো
You want to say something? How many of you are done? Aniruddha is done, I know.
Mataji, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I'm still on the safe puri.
Still on the puri. Okay, no problem. Swami, you want to say something?
Mataji, can I leave? It's time for my dinner.
Yeah, of course you can.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Bye. Have a nice day.
You too. I cannot offer to my lords now because my Gornitai already went to sleep. It's 11:45 in the night at this point here. So my lord is asleep, but I have already offered him. Aniruddha, you want to say something?
So can I show something?
Okay. Is it your pani puri? Is it your Sev Puri and Dahi Puri? That's how you're offering?
Yeah. This is my Lord puppet.
Oh wow, now I can see that. I've just pinned you. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. Can you please send a picture to it, picture of it to Prem Priya Mataji?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Aniruddha. This is very sweet. I love your hand puppet.
हाथ भी है नीचे हाथ भी है এখানে আছে ফোন আছে
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you for coming. Bye bye, Pratyush and Pratyusha. I can see Nikshit's dahi puri. It looks very beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. If you guys need to leave, you can. Yeah, wow, Nikshit, it looks so beautiful. Did you offer it? You can give me a thumbs up if you offer. And I think I can ask you to. Bye bye, Pratyush. Pratyush, are you saying bye? I think you need to unmute. Oh, wait. Okay, Nikshit, yeah, you can unmute.
I offer it to Krishna.
Thank you, Nikshit. I'm sure Krishna loved it. And now you can say the Mahaprasadi prayers in half. Pratyush, Pratyusha, do you want to say bye-bye?
Bye, Mataji.
Bye-bye. Bye, Aniruddha. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna.